So you're gonna ask me questions and then I respond. Well, I hope I do a good job because I'm like, I told April yes, and I'm like, oh, I don't know what I said yes to. Make me look cool. Hi, my name is Diana Hechavarria, and I'm an associate professor of management in the Rawls College of Business. Describe to us the prop that you brought with you. I brought my sunglasses because I was born and raised in Miami, Florida. And if you're from Miami, you know there's lots of sun and it's very bright. And I actually have about 100 pair of sunglasses. So it's a little bit of my accessory of choice or addiction. I now have 3 drawers of like those Tupperware drawers you get at Bed Bath & Beyond full of sunglasses. So my guilty pleasure. Your research includes women and minority entrepreneurship. How do you see the trajectory of these groups in the future? Is it trending down, up, or is it stable? Oh, this is a great question. Historically, we just never really realized that men were overrepresented in the entrepreneurial field. Men are twice as likely than women or minorities to start a business. Although women and minorities try, they're not getting out on the other end. Because of this trend, we're doing more as a society to encourage minorities and women to see this as a career path. We're making small progress there, but we're not quite there yet. What show is in your streaming queue right now? Oh my gosh, people are gonna laugh at this, but like Ancient Aliens is my current favorite addiction. There's just so much of it to stream. I kind of watch it to see like, okay, how can they bring all these crazy pieces of information together to make a story? Because I take cues from that in my writing. Is there one right way about going to start a business? The answer is no, right? Research finds that it's kind of like organized chaos. Everybody who starts a business has a different passion or motivation, right? Do it and just start, like don't wait. Just get in there and start trying. Don't worry, just go in there and fail fast and like, pull yourself up by the bootstraps and try again. Research finds that most people who start a business successfully have tried about 3 to 4 times. If you've ever been thinking about it, the time to do it is now. That's what I would say. Who is your celebrity doppelganger? Well, I would love to pretend it's Shakira because I'm in love with her, but there is this Mexican pop singer named Talia, and I get compared to her a lot. She's also very beautiful, so I'll take it. Do you think that younger generations are more or less open to becoming entrepreneurs compared to older generations? Wow, that's kind of a loaded question. It's interesting because the older you are, the more likely you are to start a business. And all of a sudden, there's been like this resurgence in like retiree entrepreneurship. So it's like people who have retired and then they're kind of bored and they kind of start dabbling in business. But we're seeing a change now with Gen Z in terms of like what we'd call like lifestyle businesses. So there are lots of influencers who are getting into starting, using their platforms to monetize their life, right? So we're seeing a different kind of entrepreneurship. So it's kind of reconceptualizing or reforming what we've traditionally thought about as business models. My plan B, my lifestyle business is I'm gonna compete with Sunglass Hut. And I'm gonna make my own sunglass store, and I'm gonna source all the sunglasses from recycled products for keeping the environment safe. What is your favorite dish to cook or to eat? Well, I am the worst cook ever, so I stay out of the kitchen. It's kind of a toss-up between like a Greek salad, which I just love when I want to be healthy and when I want to splurge. It's a traditional Cuban dish called arroz con pollo. Cuban, and it's just really like home country food that makes you feel like very, like safe and at home with your family. And it's basically like a copy of paella, but it's just like chicken and yellow rice with all this seasoning and flavors and vegetables. So it's really good. I highly recommend you try it if you haven't. Now I'm craving one. Who is the most famous person you've ever met? Oh, geez. Hold on, I have to look this up. I forgot his name, but he was in the Backstreet Boys. Hold on. No, it was 98 Degrees. There we go. You see, same. I got it mixed up. Actually, no. I'm gonna back off, and I'm not gonna do it. The most famous person I've ever met is Sarah Blakely, and I met her at an event when I was in Tampa, Florida. She is the founder of Spanx, and is my idol because if you're a woman, this is like the best invention ever. Take it back. I know Pitbull. When I was in high school, his high school was down the block from me in Miami. And when we would be outside, like in cheerleading practice, he would come to the fence and rap. And we would get in trouble because we would be like, hey. He's like insanely popular in Miami. He's a big community advocate. does a lot for the community and gives back, especially in a city like Miami, because it's very cosmopolitan, but there's a lot of poverty there and a lot of disparity because there's so much immigration. So he does a really great job of kind of helping the community grow and improve the odds of social mobility for immigrants that are coming. Hey y'all, this is Diana Hechavarria, and this has been an aimless conversation with yours truly, and learning a little bit more about Pitbull than you ever thought you would. All right, thanks guys. This was a lot of fun actually.